All right. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another show. This is You May Roscoe, and I am Roscoe. And as you can see, I got my partners in crime with me. I got Cel in the building, and I got Peeps in the building. What up with it, y'all?
It's happening.
Man, it's good. It's good to have y'all brothers with me. What up with it, Peeps?
What's going on, Roscoe? What's going on, Roscoe Village?
Ain't nothing to it, man. Today, we're actually going to be doing a reaction to the song Scars by Tom Macdonald. And for you guys, I don't know if y'all had a chance to see this particular video, but I know that I have done a reaction to this already. And because I was doing so much recording and stuff like that, I came back around and saw that that video was like it was just horrible. Like the last reaction that I did to it, not the analysis was fine. You know, my analysis was great, I believe, but I think just the visual was very horrible. And you guys, you deserve better than that. So I decided we redo this thing, you know. But before I continue, I do want to ask for everybody who hasn't already that they please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you'll be reminded of future shows whenever they're being published. Me and the guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. Y'all guys ready? All right. All right. Let's see. Well, for me, I've heard this, but let's introduce the guys to Scars. Let's do this.
I don't remember how I got all these scars, but I know I lived a hell of a life. I can't remember how I made it this far, but I know it was a hell of a fight. Could have been some bones in a coffin stone, drinking vodka, locked up with the bros, causing problems, broke at the bottom. You know that I got a lot of marks under these clothes. Should have killed me, somehow I survived. These tattoos
I'm gonna pause it right there for a sec. Any initial thoughts so far?
I'm gonna go give me a corn t-shirt. That's my group. But overall, I'm feeling it, man. I mean, got all these tragedies and hurts and pains throughout life, and somehow he's so surprised he's still here. So I mean, probably feel he's got a purpose somehow, some way. I'm feeling it so far.
All right, Pete.
Kind of wasn't expecting. It's almost like a Post Malone type vibe that I'm getting right now. I wasn't expecting that, but I like the message and the story that he's conveying. You know what I'm saying? As Cel said, just going through life and just trying to figure out, man, like. What is it all about? You know what I'm saying? So I'm interested to see what else he got to say.
Cool. Yeah, no, y'all, that's good that y'all basically I mean, it's kind of he's not being very metaphorical in here, as far as what he's trying to convey. So it's kind of straightforward. But yeah, y'all picking up on the same kind of vibes that I am or have the last time that I did this. So we'll keep it going. And that's funny that you mentioned the whole Post Malone stuff, because I think any other reactions that y'all done that have Tom Macdonald, he's been rapping, just straight out, So, but we'll see what else he got going on in this one. Let's do that.
I don't remember how I ended up here, but I know I probably should have died. I don't remember why I cried all those tears, but I know that I turned out alright. I know that people wanted me dead. I lost all my friends, was running from the cops. Getting bread was dark in my head. You know that I have Seen a lot of things in all of my years, but I'm thankful for this crazy life. Every single scar and every single scrape, every bruise and tattoo along the way tells a little story that I can't explain, because the words escape me but the marks remain. They won't ever fade and they can't be erased. They made me who I am and I am not ashamed. Every bump and scratch and every drop of blood prove how far I've came. These tattoos on my arm.
Did them bars like jump out at you? Like they just kind of came out of nowhere, you know? Yeah, this is really deep though. You know, me, I like when artists when they kind of let themselves be exposed like this. You know, exposed like there's a word that I'm trying to find that's not coming into my head right now. You know,
vulnerable.
huh?
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable. Yes, that is exactly the word that I'm thinking of. You hit it right on the head. But that vulnerability is what I like. But anything y'all want to add in there? Nothing. We can keep it going.
Hide from you all the scars, these tattoos on my arms. Hide from you all the scars. I have had my scars longer than most of my friends. Crashed a couple cars, put some stitches in my legs. Looked up at the stars and all I can say is thanks. Recovery was hard, but it made me who I am. All these ugly battle scars complete me. They're reminders of the demons who tried their best to defeat me. They don't look so good in photos, but my struggles ain't beneath me. And these tattoos ain't for nothing, this is physical graffiti. Every broken bone, all the sticks and stones, and the moments when I felt so alone. Every single tear and like a million beers that I only drank so I could try to cope. Every bloody nose and all the muddy clothes when I was in the dirt down inside a hole. Every single scuff and every single scab made me who I am. These tattoos on my arm hide from you all the scars. These tattoos on my arm hide from you all the scars. These tattoos on my arms hide from you all the scars.
All right. All right. So that was Tom with scars. And both of y'all guys, I know both of y'all are very eclectic dudes. Y'all listen to a lot of different stuff. Y'all appreciate a lot of different types of music. So I know that y'all can give like real opinions about some stuff. But Cel, what's your thoughts about this?
I'm actually feeling this. I mean, it's straight to the point, you know. It it definitely helps folks out, man, if you really listen. A lot of folks out here, if you really listen, of a lot of folks out here that's going through stuff, having bad times, having hard times, and like Peep said, trying to figure it out, man. I mean, them scars, bruises, I mean, they tell a story piece by piece. You know, even if that person is not comfortable enough to verbally say what's going on, if you know that person well enough and looking at his scars and stuff, you can kind of tell where that person's been and where that person is at now. And I definitely feel that, man. I definitely feel that, especially that one part where he said he got scars longer than some friends. You know, sheesh.
That was a bar.
I mean, no matter how much you try to hide, you know, what you got going on, You know, try to hide these scars. At the end of the day, the scars are always going to be there. So it's always going to be a reminder for you of, you know, where you came and where you're at now. And this shows the resilience of that individual. You're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose. You may not know what it is, but let these scars remind you, you know, it's you got a purpose. That's what I think.
Yeah, that was deep. That was deep. I felt like you had us in school right there. Like I feel like I was being talked to by a professor on the subject. That was that's what's up. No, I love that assessment. Peeps, what you got,
That was Professor B to B giving a
brother?
lecture right there, man. But for me, I think that it gave me actually a really unique point of view that I was actually sharing with someone else. There was an older gentleman who talked about tattoos and how much he didn't really care for them. And while I understood what he was saying and why he was saying what he was saying, um, a lot of the times tattoos are stories. They are telling you specific events or specific people that were important or life events. And I think for someone like Tom and people like Tom, their tattoos aren't just designs or just something cool to put on their body. They're actually telling you history about them. You know what I'm saying? And so it's way more intimate than just having a Batman tattoo on your shoulder or a barbed wire tattoo on your shoulder. These are actual things that happened to them or people that were precious to them that are no longer here or just left an impact. So I think that when he talks about scars, it's not just a mental thing. It's also the tattoos that are on him that represent the pain, the triumph, all of that. It's basically detailing life.
Yeah. Well, I can say one thing. You make me feel like a piece of shit because I have a Batman tattoo and a barbed wire tattoo. So thank you for making me.
You're welcome, man. You're quite welcome. But and it's not to say that those things are bad. I
No,
mean, I've
I
thought
don't have
about
either.
it
I
plenty of
don't have either
times.
one for real. I don't have
But
either.
man, when I see people, and a lot of times, people may judge books based off of the cover. We all do it. Anybody that says that they don't do it, they full of shit.
Right.
And all the time, where we live. Cel used to live here.
Right.
We see people like that all the time, and it's like, man, why you got all that shit on you? But it's actually something probably way deeper, more philosophical than just, them just having ink on them.
No, that I could vibe with that. Like y'all really said, I'm pretty sure, like I said, something, vaguely similar to what y'all have when I did this reaction of the first time. But y'all probably just said it better. Um, but yeah, no, I agree with both of y'all. I really do. Like, we like y'all said, we see these people all the time, and something Cel was talking about when he brought up his assessment, and when I thought about like these scars that people walk around with, like they're like visible whether you could see them or not. That's the one thing about a scar is like they they heal, but you always gonna see it. You know what I mean? And that could be literal or you know what I mean, like in a figurative sense. But I think it's how people recover and deal with having the scars after that. You know what I mean? Like some people there look at those scars and it made me think about I don't know if either one of y'all watched the Netflix Daredevil series where Billy, his face was all messed up. You know what I mean? And like once he saw his scars, it made him wow out. You know what I mean? Like he did, like he looked at his shit and was like, no. Like he went totally like left, with his move. So that's one of those things, like if you're not careful, that could happen with people like in real life. So yeah, I think this was deep, and I'm glad that I got to do this over again because I feel like a whole nother depth was added to this. We're having y'all on this one. Like
Yes.
I could really say that.
Yeah, it's like a mini storybook, man. It's a mini storybook. Like you could look at your scars. And you could have probably had scars from when you was like 5 or 6 years old, but when you look at it, you automatically remember where you was at, what day it was, what happened, X, Y, and Z. Like it's permanent. It's like it's with you. You may not think about it all the time, but if you have a moment to sit there and just scan and just look at yourself, and you just be in your own little chilling, and you looking like, damn, I remember that scar. Got that, and then you could just go back so it's like vivid. It's vivid. I know for me it is. I could sit there and I could point out every damn scar I got and let you know exactly when, and where I got them. So a lot of times that could be a good thing. Sometimes that could be a trigger for folks. It all depends on where you're at in your place of trying to push forward or not, or whether you let it hinder you or you let that be your saving grace and more motivation for you to keep pushing forward. Varies.
Yeah, no, I could dig it. I could dig it, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm gonna go ahead and put my thumb up. It was it did what it was supposed to do. If you're a real artist, he tapped into like his real artistry with this one. And not just doing what. And I guess that's why, more than anything, he's an independent artist. It's like he has the freedom to express himself like how he wants to, and nobody else is dictating, well, no, you probably should do this type of song because this is what's hot. You know what I mean? So yeah, I got. It looked like we all in agreement. So we gonna get up out of here. Before we do, dip, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. You'll pick the one named Tom Macdonald Reactions. You'll watch those, like those. Also, make sure you're not requesting anything that I haven't reacted to already. With some of the times, though, I think I may like you. I won't hold firm on that stance because I may have a few times that I may have to do over. So if you see one and it's like it was kind of choppy, and you could actually get in the comments and say, hey, this one was kind of bad. Y'all could probably do this one over. I don't have an issue with that, but yeah, otherwise, don't ask for the same stuff. But yeah, and I have a playlist for other artists as well. Check out those artists. Make sure same rules apply. Check out make sure you're not requesting the same stuff. But the Cash App is on the screen. $ you made Roscoe. For anybody who like to make donations to the page, just as a show of appreciation for the work being done. There's that. And now that I've said all that, anything that y'all want to add before we get up out of here?
I was just gonna say that you want to know how I got these scars. My father was a drinker and a fiend. And if you're not subscribing to You Made Roscoe, look at me. Look at me. We have a serious problem. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Oh my God, dude! You just made me think of what's his face? My man who plays Spawn and shit. And when he get hit by Joker into the pencil. Oh my goodness! Cel, anything you want to throw out there,
Man, I ain't going after what he just did. His whole little Heath Ledger performance of the Joker and shit. I ain't got. Man, just like, subscribe, comment, show some love. That's all I got. I ain't even trying to follow after him.
He punked it up for everybody. It's like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson went first. You know what I mean? Like why would that happen? Why would you do that? Like, who gonna come after Michael Jackson? Oh man, we better get up out of here, man. But you guys have a great rest of y'all day, man. Peeps got me crying already, but we'll see you guys again soon. Y'all have a great day.